Hello and welcome back to another Understand Your Buyer video. In this video, we're talking about attention span. So what is it? Well, the human attention span is reported to be just 8 seconds. This means, and I think it's less than that to be honest with you, this means that you've got just 8 seconds to capture your client's attention and start to engage with them. And in the world of TikTok and Reels and all this fast-paced video content in particular, I don't think you've even got 8 seconds. You've probably got more like 2 or 3 or 4 seconds to grab somebody's attention. How does it work? Why does it matter? Well, at second number 9, everything is lost. Your communications need to recognize the fickle nature of human attention and be geared towards capturing it as soon as possible. And this is why we often focus on, particularly in social media, but also in communication, your hook. The first thing that you say to somebody, the first thing they see, the first thing they read, it should be sufficiently interesting and intriguing enough to encourage the person to listen more or read more. The very, very first thing that they see or hear or read has to do all of the heavy lifting. If you start with the wrong thing, you're just going to lose people. And you know this is true because watch yourself and how quickly you flick past something in a social media feed because in a nanosecond it didn't capture your interest. Whereas with other things, straight away they say something interesting or they do something outrageous and it captures your attention. So how can you use it? Well, in all of your communications, you need to be mindful that your readers and listeners are super busy. They've got tons of information to process, not just from what they're reading and seeing, but also the environment around them, the thoughts that are going on in their head. They're worrying about things, they're planning and thinking about things, they're keeping an eye on the time because they've got calls coming up, etc. As such, they're going to brutally prioritize where they spend their limited attention span in the same way that you do. So if you want to cut through the noise, you need to be succinct, bold, and as clear. Obviously, I'm biased when I say that, but you need to be as clear as possible in your communication. Too much text, too much waffle, just not getting to the point quickly enough or not making things attractive enough quickly enough is going to cost you that person's attention and ultimately cost you the opportunity. So we need to focus on the very first thing somebody reads, hears, or sees. It's got to be as amazing, as intriguing, as hooky, to create a word, as hooky as possible. So that's attention span. The human attention span is just 8 seconds. I think it's less than that, to be honest with you. And if you want to engage your clients, you need to be as succinct and as quick as possible at communicating your message. Well, that's it for another Understand Your Buyer video. And if you like this kind of stuff, then you'll definitely like the book, which you can buy at understandyourbuyer.com.